Hello, Phase 3 tubers. High-end Phase 3 tubers. We are near, not the end of the game yet, but we're at the end of Phase 3, just gathering up the last dredges of technology. Hope you're still enjoying the series now that we're like 150 episodes in. Today, well, we've got this base we're letting grow, and we're looking for a specific type of UFO that can give us new research or new science experiments. We might just do some missions for resources. There's lots of things to still build that I want to build. I'm planning on building an extra Ripper armor for most bases, and actually building a Gauss minigun for most bases as well. Seeing as the Gauss minigun mostly uses ballistic cores, we can queue it up anywhere that has spare alloys. I don't know if it's very good, but B-Team's completely out of alloys. Classic. We definitely need some more missions. Alright, well, I thought I sent you guys a few extra alloys last time, and you used them all already. Let's just move over enough for the minigun for now. Well, we'll send 20, I guess. Alright. Maybe I sent them Alenium and not alloys. That sounds like something I might do. Alright. Nothing else to talk about. We are disassembling stuff from the last mission. At least some of it. We're gonna build up a few new guns here and there. And also some new armor. Now, we've already got enough armor to cover our entire forces right now. But my plan is to have, well, you know, spoilers, but 10 size craft. Our current dropship of 10 soldiers is not the maximum size. It will be 12 later on. And Phase 4 is my scariest phase, so I want to be as prepared as we can. So if we unlock that dropship early on, which is kind of a goal, I want to be able to field 12 soldiers immediately, not needing to wait until we build some more stuff. So we can do that ahead of time, no big deal. I'm also going to try building a couple focus blasts, the new weapons from the shuttles. We're going to put them on the Cyclops, or Cyclone, and see how they work for science. And I know some of you guys really love the Gauss tech, so at least we're building one Gauss minigun per base. So if I remember correctly, the Cyclones are in the Soviet Union, and we will send them some more vehicle weapons, or aircraft weapons. I wish it wasn't so expensive to test these out, because I don't really know... I really don't know what the best options for cannons and missile tech are, and there's a limited amount of supplies, so unless you're doing a ton of extra bonus missions... And we even got this guy shot down last time. It's hard to know, you know, what we should go with. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait till he gets repaired. Just rearmed. Alright, Gauss minigun, Gauss minigun. And the final Gauss minigun. This is using up a ton of our ballistic cores, but hey, what else are we going to spend ballistic cores on? Cool. So now, like, I know we've looked at the stats of it before. I don't think it really competes with the Pulse, but it should work pretty well on enemies that are weak to kinetic. And hey, it's got a lot of reactions, so we could set up somebody in power armor that's got decent reflexes. And I would expect the minigun, the Gauss minigun, would have a pretty good chance of reaction fire. And if you set them up around a corner with low range, this could really shred something pretty quickly, assuming it's a Reaper or something, you know. So maybe that's got some value. I'm trying not to think of the Gauss as completely garbage. Also, look at this. There's been no supply ship. We've been told, I've been personally assured, that an outpost upgrades in 35 in-game days. Unless a supply ship resupplies it, and therefore speeds up the development of the base by a lot. That was not 35 days. That was like a day. Interesting. So anyway, the outpost is now a medium base. An alien base is medium, which is the second size out of 3, and it now has tier 3 soldiers in it. We'll see how long it takes to become the final phase. Funny. The carrier counts as a supply ship as well? It shouldn't. It might be because we're in phase 3, so a phase 2 base upgrades really quickly, but who knows? I know nothing. Well, we got another shuttle, which we are just going to shoot down. A supply ship that's coming to upgrade it. Well, that didn't take very long. A Terror Dreadnought again. Has it been 2 weeks since the last Terror Dreadnought, or are they cheating this as well? Anyway, it looks like we have our next mission. That was pretty quick. Get hyped for Terror Dreadnought. This will be the size and Terror Operator, and maybe the Red Queen. Maybe a different cyber disc? I don't know. Last time they didn't have any vehicles on the size because it was a base attack on the Terror Dreadnought. Okay, well. We do need to shoot it down, of course. Missile corvettes. It's kind of low priority. I mean, we want to shoot it, but I think the Furies will more than match it. Okay, we want to tail it here. Sure. Another chance for a Robo-Rex. We'll think about it. You do get more UFOs if you let the bases persist, so that's not a huge surprise. The shuttle's way up here. We might just wait a second until we try to hunt it down. We could let the supply run go. I would like to shoot down the escorts at the very least. Okay. So many craft intercepts. I'm also going to prioritize the, like I said, I really need the alloys and stuff. You know the drill. We want to make sure we fight them over land. Alright, we're behind them. Heavy scout we can deal with whenever. Squadron 01. Let's do this. Kill the hunters. Stay out of range of the big boy. Okay, looks good. It's firing a couple shots at us, but you got lots of time to get out of the way. Honestly, the purple shots, the rapid fire, are slow enough that usually they don't hit. It's really the big shots, the missiles, that tear us up. So, how are we going to do this? That's definitely not what I was clicking on. I want my guys to angle over here, but I can't click over here. This is going to be not a very good volley. Maybe we can get him. Alright, thank you for DPS. And this should be a little bit easier. Okay, no problem. Easy, let's get out of here. And we get a bunch of alloys, thank you. Alright, now, UFO 411. Let's start shooting it down if we can. Actually, these guys still have lots of ammo if you want to take out that scout. We're waiting for those interceptors. Let's tail him. This guy we have to do manually. It's kind of annoying, but he always does a lot of damage because of these dumb drone or mini mine things. But you know, we've done this before. It's been a while, I suppose. That didn't work. I mean, it worked pretty well. We got hit by one of the big hits, I guess. One of the big, probably missiles. But that might be easier with a hunter, I suppose, because you might your anti-missile system on a hunter or a cyclone would probably knock out the projectiles, and then you could just point blank them, or a longer range like sonic cannon or something. We'll just auto-resolve it. Thanks for the resources. This guy, we might do the mission if I'm really excited. We're not doing that mission. Alright, let's start fighting this Dreadnaught a little bit. Okay, so, the old Terror Dreadnaught. Not even old, but you know the drill. This guy always... you gotta slow it on down a little bit. Okay, we did dodge the, whatever they're called. You know, the yellow guns. I think we're a little bit too close for that one. Oh, we missed it. Lotuses are pretty darn nimble. We haven't actually... I feel like we've usually been doing this with, like, Foxtrots and Lancers and stuff. These guys these Lotuses definitely turn a lot faster than my other bombers. Other than the Cyclones. It's still difficult to get a lock with the fusion torpedo. And I think flying over the center bit of this battleship, if you fly too close, I think, to where these projectiles come out, they'll still hit you. So you gotta still, you know, be careful. Okay, we got them with our last fusion torpedoes. Almost. We're not going to be able to kill them with this wave, unfortunately. Can't quite get that lock on in time before we fly by. I guess we can slow it down, right? Let's go max speed without afterburners. More for science than anything. Yeah, see, you start taking damage if you're not going full speed. Yeah, I don't think that was really a good idea. So you pretty much have to stay on afterburner to not get hit by his shots. But that was mostly just, you know, testing, really. It takes a long time. In and out, in and out. Imagine if these things had 4 times the HP. The actual correct amount of HP is 40,000. And we're doing it with like 10,000 or 12,000 HP per Dreadnought. Boy, would that take a lot of work. Alright, now I think the Furies Because we've done, like, 40% damage. I think we found that if all 16 torpedoes are launched, I think it does do, like, 60% damage, give or take. So with a little bit of luck, this is enough, but we do need to dodge. I think I turned a little bit too tight in. I think I turned in too much. Oh, didn't get hit. Oh, so good! So smooth! I mean, the Lotuses got shot down, so that was a mistake. But the Furies just... Torpedoes are just so much easier to handle than those narrow beam hyper missiles or whatever. So much easier to handle. But keep in mind, that's only a quarter of their proper HP, so that could be a lot harder. So we'll wait for the morning for that. I don't really want to do this mission, I just want to shoot him down. This guy is not going over land. I am going to let the supply ship resupply. I hate fighting supply ships. Their sonic weapon with the infinite range and ammo. Imagine if our weapons had that kind of range. Boy, would that be a lot more fun. I would actually like it then. Oh, we messed it up. Messed it up. This time we got him, though, I think. Yeah, alright, no problem. But if you don't take them down pretty quickly, you do just get sort of attritioned out by those jerks. Okay. You know what? What is this? This is that Andron carrier that I just did a mission of. I was going to try another Roborex, maybe. But for now, he's had his chance. Shoot him down, boys. We'll do this one manually just for fun. Seeing as it's so hard. Look how difficult it is. We can turn away now, it's fine. Alright, job done. Okay, well... The Dreadnaughts haven't given us too much trouble. This'll upgrade the base to tier 4, certainly. I will want to shoot it down, though. I wonder if we should still do this mission for the supply ship, or if it's not worth it, like... Meant to equip the Focus Blast earlier anyway. So much faster than the Furies. Well, we gotta do this one. We don't need to do that one. 2 missions this phase? Yes. So, I guess we're going to take a pause here, future tubers, and I'm going to gear out my squads. 20 minutes in. Well, I guess we're not going to end the episode here. Does B Team want one of these, or is B Team just having a break after Squatchy Meal died? This is gonna be tough. I think A Team did C Team did the last one of these kind Terror Dreadnaughts. You know, B Team, you'll get a mission on your continents one day. B Team is supposed to cover North and South America. A Team covers here, and C Team covers, well, it's close enough. I'll get some gear set up, and then we'll be ready for the mission in a minute. So, 1 second, future tubers. Hello there, future tubers. I hope you're ready for this, because we got ourselves the Dreadnaught preparation done. The C Team is going to go clean out the supply ship, because I think this thing will have a lot of alloys, so it's worth doing a relatively shorter mission to get lots of resources. I think makes sense. And this we're doing for an operator and potentially some new tech. As a we need a blood rifle, an operator, and a certain xenomorph. And we maybe haven't seen a terror drone yet, if there's anything unique. So a quick overview of what we did. Nothing super insane, but the A Team has brought, you know, electron rifles and so on. We're also bringing out that Gauss Mark III minigun, which is not as good as it was even in paper. In paper, it said you could equip... It had 240 ammo, which would be 10 shots. And here it says 120. So everything about Gauss has been poorer than I wanted. But anyway, we're bringing all the other standard weapons, flamethrowers for everyone. I'm going to try to bring extra shock charges to maybe use on a queen. This is something I'm not sure about. I'll just mention it for you future tubers. But if you look at the bottom, if you can see it anyway, it says gas damage energy and then stun 310. At the top, it says damage energy 0 stun. So the on hit effect doesn't do stun damage. But the blue goo effect does do stun damage. 300 stun, 100 EMP. And if the blue goo is considered energy for armor, 310 stun is a lot, and that's pretty good. But a similar shock weapon at the top says energy and does stun damage, but at the bottom says gas damage chemical, which won't work on xenomorphs or androns. So if this is correct, the blue goo from a shock rocket only works on non-mechanical, non-xenomorph things that are weak to chemical, whereas the shock charge does energy damage, which should work on other, well, different damage profiles, armor profiles. So that's kind of something I'm not sure about. The last shock grenade is a shock grenade, and it says energy damage as well for the gas damage. So maybe it's really just the rocket that has a typo, or was just a bug, maybe? Or maybe, who friggin' knows? Anyway, theoretically, the shock grenade does leave stun damage that would work on something resistant to chemical. Because although the chemical gas is really good at capturing Seisons, it's not very good at capturing xenomorphs. So that's kind of what I was trying to set up. And so we've got some shock rockets, some shock charges. We've got, you know, rifles that do EMP energy damage. We've got shock batons that do energy EMP damage or energy stun damage. We do have a couple shock grenades. And I've got a chemical grenade to kill stuff if I need it, because we might need to kill stuff, you know. It's not all fun and games. Sometimes we have to kill things. Anyway, that's our prep. Wish me luck. I'm gonna do a thing here, and I feel a little bit dirty, but basically, I really do want to do this mission, and I don't want to have to save scum in the middle of the mission or get really burned out and never play this game again. So, because it's a gigantic mission, and if someone wants to keep track in chat, 11 Wraiths, 22 Xenomorphs, that's going to take a little while. The last time we did this mission, which was just the last live stream in the middle of the night, I got a map that I was not happy about, just empty space. And deserts could be empty spaces, so I might end up re-rolling the map. I don't want to save scum through the mission and stuff like that, but re-rolling the map doesn't seem too bad, but we'll see. That's not ideal, I'll tell you that. But, you know, we're 150 episodes in. Hopefully you can forgive me for trying to keep things moving a little bit. And, not, like... I don't want to say I'm a quitter, but some of these long XCOM-style games... It'd be a real shame if I ended up getting burned out or frustrated and stopped playing right now before we finished our campaign. So I don't want that to be a risk. And this is one thing that might help us avoid that risk. And most people say just play the way you want anyway, so it's all good. Good, so, you know, we're not in the middle of the desert. I'm not even going to consider re-rolling the map. We're in a place with buildings, and that's all I really wanted. Like, this could still go terribly. But compared to the last map where it was just a straight shot out of our front door straight into the arms of a terror dreadnought, this is much better. We've seen this map, you know, a couple times. There are sometimes different buildings, but usually building here, building there, building over here, smaller building, and a couple things behind them, and the big dreadnought will be up in the corner. And that's far enough away with some buildings between it that, you know, we might not have to fight 50 aliens all together. We can fight a couple at a time and, you know, use some cover for our advantage. Get some strategy in here other than just hide in the corner. Also, this time we've got the Rise of BlueAnkylo. 647 damage. 328 damage. Nothing. Nothing. Hey Blue, have you ever played a game and got one quest or mission that made you quit the game? Like in an XCOM style game, or just a different kind of game? I generally wouldn't quit over a single mission. It's more a series. For instance, the one of my long war campaigns for... Well, that was probably antimatter. But one of my long war campaigns for XCOM Enemy Within. So in the early days of Long War, before it was fully released. Not the one I put on my channel, but I was playing maybe on the stream or something. I forget how I was playing. Maybe even just for myself. I think it might have been the streamed one. What ended up happening was, oh, how did that mission go? It was just a standard landed medium UFO or something like that. But it was just surrounded by, I think it was mutons specifically, just everywhere. And they just surrounded my team as soon as I started the mission. And it was a complete disaster. And that was probably the last Long War I played back on Enemy Within. So yes, I suppose I have had missions that made me quit. It usually doesn't happen, and that wasn't like a one-off. It was, this is the last time that I'm putting up with that. More like, this has happened too many times, I'm out. There's definitely a kind of a feeling of the game cheating at some point, where you're like, okay, this doesn't feel fair anymore, so I'm not going to keep going. I'm not just going to keep bashing my head against it just for whatever internet points or just prestige to say I beat it. I'm like, this doesn't feel fun anymore, so I'm going to stop. Well, the soldier didn't have a very good chance of living no matter what. Would have been nice for him to survive a turn, but... maybe. Shot in the back. But missed! We still didn't even catch it. Alright. The cat Tankylo did a great job. These other guys, I'm not as impressed with. Let's see how this Gauss minigun works. It starts with half ammo? What? No one's ever built this in the history of X Division. Or else someone would have noticed. Gauss is so bad, nobody uses it. It's not just me. Yeah, that was great. I'm really glad I brought that. It didn't even suppress him. I don't think it hit him a single time. This gun is so bad. Gauss is OP in Fallout. Well, this is not Fallout. Sure, it hit him a lot. He did some damage. It suppressed him. Good weapon. Bad. Where is it? Bad weapon. That's what we wanted. At least be suppressed. It's kind of funny. It's kind of sad. Sure. Catch. Oh, not very good grenade. Didn't even hit him. We're gonna need to move somewhere here. I really want this guy to be dead, so... Good enough. Just throw the gun at him, yeah. Don't worry, he's got a backup flamethrower. He'll be fine. Don't worry, Tim. This is Tim, this is your gun! Don't worry, you've got a flamethrower. I had a backup strat. Okay, this guy's kind of being a jerk, I see. Maybe instead of purple gas, we throw some green gas? Who knows? Will it do anything? I'm really betting on nothing being back there, to be honest. I think this turn has been enough of a gong show. It's time to just throw some defensive smoke down. It's not like we're doing terribly, but it took a lot of actions to get where we got. So let's use our remaining guys. We're just gonna not have smoke on that angle. But I want, you know, the attacking angles that lead toward the UFO to be smoked up. Nice and hazy. And, like, classic. There was two down here. We didn't kill either of them. Okay, great start. I think the guy in the gas died. I heard his sound effect of dying from somebody. At least we have cover once we can get into it. Once we can get out of our dropship, we should be okay. Remember, don't kill red shirt guy. Gotta capture him. There might be two. And consider capturing a xenomorph if things are going well enough. Also, 11 wraiths, 22 xenomorphs. Also, antimatter cannons. Super. Well, that guy came to die. Psionics, so far have not been a huge problem. But you never know when someone's going to panic. It's finally going to get to him. Alright, so that's our first bit of unblockable damage. I think our tank can certainly cover this. Frick out of here. That's just a regular guy. Okay, I believe the Wraith may still be back there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to drop medkits. Oops. This happens more often than I'd like to admit. Just the one though. It should be fine, right? Yeah. So that's one Wraith. The enemies I don't want to blow up with flamethrowers are the the terror guys, because I want that blood rifle. And I want those antimatter cores. So, next priority. Have a look back here. That's the radar station. This angle is still pretty dangerous. We want to be out of vision of a lot of them so that we can pop around the corner and kill them instead. Thanks. But we can use our power armor to punch a hole through this wall if we need to. And then we've got more places to kind of pop out and get some kills in there. They'll probably do some cheapskate grenade toss over the wall junk. They shouldn't really know where these guys are, but, you know, aliens can cheat. Just accept it. The sooner you accept that they cheat, the better, I think. Alright. So, there's lots of stuff back there. We didn't kill that guy. We're getting a little grouped up in here for this turn. But it shouldn't be easy to hit by an... we should not be easily hit by a blood cannon or antimatter cannon anywhere. Everyone's, reasonably well protected. Unless they throw a blood grenade over the wall cheatily. But then they're cheating. I would like to take a look over there. Just in case there was someone right behind the wall. Alright. This was a better turn than the first turn. To be fair, we did kill this guy on the first turn, technically, so... That's maybe a blood rifle. That's definitely firing like a rifle, and it's red like blood. So that might be the weapon we need to capture. I think he's just a little bit freaked out. And that's the antimatter cannon. Once we move out of here, he shouldn't have any easy shots. Not a lot of good places for the wraiths to teleport, so they just end up in dumb spots like that. Unfortunately, the aliens are coming. So, in the next turn or two, we might want to lay down some fire traps. Or something. It's a lot of alien sound effects. You're just scouting mostly here? Okay, we've got one drone and one Sizen. There's definitely a... I think it has to be a terror something back there. Either Sizen or Wraith. Could be him? If it's him, that's not the one we want to blow up with fire. This might be close enough. 94%? I don't think we want to stay on that tile. We can still shoot and move. I have to remember to pick up that that rifle. But that was a good little snipe there. Or a good little catch anyway. Not really snipe. You can't really snipe with a shotgun. Not in this world. Hi there. How you doing? Oh, I'm never going to get tired of these tanks. I don't really need to catch this guy. Alright, easy. Now, do we walk through the wall and light some stuff on fire? I think that's what Tim's gonna do no matter what. If we can make this wall fiery, I'm pretty sure that's where the aliens are gonna come from. So we should get some free kills off that, in theory. Boy, do I just love setting stuff on fire, though. So if they go for the tank, if they come through here, we're not really protected, or we don't really know what's going on that side. I figure what's going to happen is the bigger xenomorphs, they can walk through the walls like my my other dudes. Maybe in addition to all of the fire, well, we could double down on all the fire. Why have one fire when you can have three? But you can see the fire grenade is not very good at adding fire. Like the flamethrowers are much better, I feel like. They have a bit smaller like radius, but they're much denser. And I think denseness counts more than radius here. Girth is more important than length. Sorry. We know there's an antimatter cannon guy back there. Let's just make his life miserable. We're going to be in xenomorph mode for the next couple turns. There's also that to think about. Wraiths are everywhere. They're everywhere, man! It's a little alarming. Should have known they'd be hiding in these kinds of spots. How do you feel about that hiding spot now? Okay. How many wraiths is that? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 out of 11, I think. Trying to keep people split up a little. This angle's dangerous. We didn't put any smoke that way. I think it's worth it. We know there was someone back there shooting. That just keeps my back end. All my entrances are relatively covered now in smoke. Yeah. Okay, we know where he is. Or at least we know where he might be. Hey there, Scarbamere. We got ourselves another Sizen Dreadnaught. That might be a particle sniper rifle with the purple beam. I would expect that to be really, really bad if it hits anyone. Because I haven't seen purple beams much in the past. So that could be a Wraith or something, a Terror Wraith. Or maybe some sort of officer. We know the Xenomorphs are coming. They're coming out the front door of the UFO right now. And they're dying in the fire. Thank goodness. I can hear them screaming. Fire. It works. The more of the poppers that explode really is the best. But this is a much better map. I like this map a lot more than the last one. There's actually options for where we move our guys. I still hear things dying in the background. Don't worry, it's not crashed. We're not just in a big empty field. Hey there, Pro Tank. Welcome to the third Terror Dreadnaught. But this one's going much better to start. It ain't over yet, but we're off to a better opening. Assuming it doesn't crash, but I have been hearing doors open and things break and xenomorphs dying, so. There's 22 xenomorphs, or there was, so it's going to take a while. Now, one thing I might want to try to do this turn is deal with the antimatter cannon jerk over there, if we can find him and get a shot off. I mean, we know where he is, it's just... It's not him, that's Doctor. Well, he was exactly where I thought he was. So that's something. Come on, tank. That's one dead terror soldier. Alright, good work, team. Perfect teamwork. Scouts. Antimatter destroys the cover. Tank snipes. That was good. Yeah. Should we try to catch him? Hell no. You're going down, son. You think you can teleport behind me and end my career? Not on my watch. That was a terror warrior with a blood rifle. That's the tech we need. Right there. That's the one blood rifle we needed. Or the one blood weapon we needed. And it is now ours. Excellent. When you don't light everything on fire, you can get all kinds of resources. Alright, but there's still a lot of xenomorphs. We're not done with them. There's also a wraith up there. Maybe my sniper? This is why I had a sniper here, kinda. 90%. Almost. That was some good shooting for a difficult shot. We could try some antimatter. 34%. Come on, Zip. No dice. Oh, there was something back there, too. I think that was a Praetorian. Yeah, we're not done yet. You know, in this situation, this is fine. Not ideal. Alright. Gauss minigun, do your thing! Hey, Gauss minigun, you got a kill. Good work, Gauss. I was planning on, you know, more fire, but fine. We can still get some more fire, don't worry. Scarbamere. I don't see enough flames outside. Keep it toasty. And yeah, I mean, I do see the Praetorian, don't worry. There's not really a good solution to that Praetorian this turn. It would be nice to catch it. Oh yeah, I gotta pick up that gun. Kind of feel like I want to throw another grenade over here. What kind of grenade do we want? Well, let's just throw some gas over there. Hey there, T-Dogs. Did you see the new Gauss minigun? got a Gauss minigun. It's probably as bad as you'd expect. All right, one of the drones snuck by, killed a civilian. Stuck through my firewall. They really love going after those civvies. It's like they know where they all are. So this is interesting. I would like to catch the Praetorian if I can. Get that fang. What mad gods made you build one? Well, let's see, yeah, it's a Devastator. It's the new tank. It's really good. I can vouch for the Devastator. The Gauss minigun, we're prepping for phase 4. I'm gonna add facehugger. We're gonna add an extra power armor once we have 12 soldiers per dropship. Okay, the flame wall was garbage. They're just walking around it, the jerks. But yeah, so I wanted to bring a different minigun. We got 2 pulse miniguns, 1 antimatter minigun. I'm like, let's try Gauss, right? Who needs 48 kinetic cores? Alright. Praetorian, drone, warrior, facehugger, drone. There's another one to the right. There was 22 xenomorphs, so if they didn't die in the fire, which is unfortunate, this is what always happens. Always. It takes for friggin' ever. Hey, Thorinum. Size and Terror Dreadnaught. 11 Wraiths. I think 4 dead. 5 dead. 5 dead. So 6 Wraiths left. Who knows how many Xenomorphs. Some of them died in the fire. There was 22 originally. The turns are going real slow, though. Assuming they haven't crashed yet. It's just so many units. Alright. Facehugger. Drone, warrior, drone, Praetorian. I think there's one other drone over there. That's not too bad. You had to get groceries. That's all good. It's all good. Oops. Misclicked. Waste my time units. Anyway, dead. Now. I would love to catch that Praetorian. I don't know if we can. But did we just walk around? A civilian. Stupid civilians. That's 6 hits. We got 4 shots. It's 88 to shoot them all. Three. 4. No downs. We kill the little guy. I don't want him doing any more damage. There's another drone back there. I think, oh, come on, tank. I wanted the tank to kill 2. But, you know, don't be greedy, Ankylo. Don't be greedy. I kind of want to maybe light more things on fire. Oh, Popper back there. That's higher priority. Unfortunately, my tank is kind of in the way. Oh, there's lots of xenomorphs out there. Sure hope this hits. That'd be great. Nope. Nope. Well, I should have known we were going to use the pulse minigun anyway. It's overkill, but I don't want that thing getting too close. Okay, we're doing a little bit of scouting. Because you never know where the baddies will be. There's a whole bunch of them right there, so good to know. There's a bunch back there. This guy... Check for wraiths? Check for wraiths. Dang it. That would have been really nice. Well, you know, this is the way we really play. Get in there, Kai. Zap him. You know, they'll probably just kill... There's a civilian back here. I'd say pretty good odds that's where they go. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back in, Tim. I'm gonna have Skarbamir burn this jerk. Because I don't care about him. And then I'm gonna have Drow finish this jerk off. Now Scarb can get back in. And Drow is anticipating being used next turn to help capture the big boy. So we've left two drones, a warrior, and a Praetorian alive. There's still a civilian or two left, and not too much else that can shoot us, hopefully. I know he's back there. He's going for the civilian. Civilian is dead. He's going for us. It'll be interesting to see what the Xenomorphs do. We've rarely let them get an action to attack. Also, facehugger? So many facehuggers. This is not the time to do our science test. Stop it. Now, usually they do waste a lot of time attacking the tank, so... Perfect. There's no way a Xenomorph is killing a tank. Not this tank. He'll shred up a little bit of armor, but... There's no way, right? He's got like 150 kinetic. That's a blood pistol, so that could hurt. But less likely on the Ripper armor. So it doesn't even shred, technically. So that's totally fine. So, warrior drone. I don't really care about them. I mean, we could try to catch them if we want, but... Another drone. I'm glad I spotted the popper at least. In case you're wondering, you cannot catch poppers. Don't try. Sure. Oh yeah! There's that dude with the potentially particle rifle. Don't hit anybody. Okay, both of those missed. I forgot about the purple laser. That could be bad. We want to get out of range or throw some more smoke in here. I'm a little bit scared about that purple laser. Another question about the new XCOM game. I saw the, I did see the trailer. I cannot say that I am actually hyped, so I will just say, we'll see what happens. If it turns out awesome, I will be surprised, pleasantly surprised. But if it turns out like a crummy, mobile, fake strategy RPG or tactical RPG, I will be like, yep, yep. Hashtag not my XCOM. Hey, the fire is working a little bit. Didn't kill it. They're still coming out. Like, there's so many Xenomorphs. No, don't worry about it, T-Dogs. It's new. Yeah, it's only $10. I do expect the quality will be far more similar to a mobile game than a traditional XCOM. Good. Well, that wasn't so bad. We'll want to get that reloaded. So as long as we don't blow this up, we got him. Pick up a couple weapons. So we got a couple drones and a warrior. 3 drones, maybe? Do I care enough to capture one? Sure. If you capture them, they don't even explode, which is kind of helpful. I don't think we're going to capture those ones, though. Could just burn them all. Oh, the face hugger. Someone's trying to tell me, Blue, the face hugger. Could get you. No face huggers. I did almost forget. I'll admit it. Come on, Rise of Xenonauts. One less jerk. Good. More like an XCOM 2 mod. My opinion is it's going to be more like an XCOM 2 mobile RPG. Kind of like how Fire Emblem Heroes, I think it's called, doesn't really play like a Fire Emblem game. It's technically a Fire Emblem game, but it doesn't really play like it. What did we find? Oh, just a guy back there. Perfect! Another opportunity for the Gauss minigun. Let her rip! Sweet! You suppressed them. That's better than the last time. Blue doesn't think the Gauss minigun's very good, guys. Blue kind of thinks it's trash. Alright. So, we gotta kill all these guys. Shouldn't be too hard. Triple kill! So the next danger will be whatever has the purple laser. Hey there, Grim. Hello, Onion Knights, yes. Rise of Xenonauts, because the previous Xenonauts was retired. It was Xenonauts Returns. And then he was retired for a mission, and then now it's Rise of Xenonauts. He's coming back with a bigger tank. I couldn't fit Revenge of Xenonauts. It was too long. Phase 3 civilian. Yeah, it's just the worst. The Gauss is bad. The civilians are bad. They're just bad. Gauss was supposed to be tier 1. Oh, did you know for Gauss, it has a max ammo of 240, right? For 10 shots, 24 bullets per shot. When you start the mission, it starts half loaded, 120. It just starts at 120 for some reason. That's how good it is. No one ever built one. I'm the first player of X Division to ever build one of these. Because they're so bad. No one ever thought it would be worth building. What's laying here? Oh, rockets. We'll want those. We'll go... We don't want to group up, but we'll pick... Well, I'll remember my rocket launcher. Okay. This is looking pretty good. There's no aliens in vision right now. I know there's somebody back there, times 2 or 3. There's obviously going to be more coming from probably the UFO, and there's still going to be a big bunch back there. I don't think anyone tested them, honestly. I think it's like they looked at the stats and went, psh, who would ever build this? Don't stop it. And they just show up half-loaded because no one actually checked. Hey, look, another Praetorian stomp site. Hi there. Can I have one of your fangs? Why did I build it? Because I like to show off all weapons. I like to test it out. Okay, the good news is the purple gun is being resisted. So if it was antimatter, it would have pierced. Haha! Popper exploded in the fire. Maybe another one. Yes, burn! It's not perfect, but... Okay, drone, warrior, Praetorian. Maybe capture, kill. Something's going on inside the UFO, apparently. I didn't click anything. Okay, quick save. Things are getting a little sketchy. Okay. If I burn him, the one I did capture underneath his foot will be killed. Should I try out the Gauss minigun on him? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Here you go. You killed him! Turns out warriors have an AoE of 2. I think they used to have an AoE of 1, but now they have a larger AoE. So I should have moved back, which means that we probably wouldn't have killed him because we would have missed. Okay. Anything else we need to worry about? Those two? Some punk up there. Oh, nah. That's the one we really want to capture. So, things are going to get a little spicy here. That's for sure. It's going to be spicy, because I'm going to try to catch both of them. It's more exciting this way. It's half the reason we're doing this mission. Nice aim. Shoot the wall. Okay, getting close there, Drow. No. Alright, it's fine. I got backup strats. The backup strat is hit him with a stick. Hit him with a stick! Hit him with another stick! Okay, your stick hitting didn't work. Now, retreat. You can pick up your rocket launcher next turn. Okay. Continue the stick hitting. I mean, it does some amount of stun damage. I can't really read it. So it's hard to say if it's super effective. Come on. 2, 6. Got him! Alright. This turn was a success. Please don't tell me my audio glitched out. No, this sounds okay. Okay, so the plan. I did have a plan. Trust me, I wasn't trying to just get everybody killed. We got a plan. The rise of Xenonauts. The audio is dead, isn't it? Friggin' frack. Well, future tubers, we're gonna put a cut here, which means I'm gonna forget what I was in the middle of doing. There's only 2 more people to move. Guess we're gonna have to split this episode up. Dang it! My audio, it's Windows 10 and OBS trying to kill me now, I think. I'll just fix things. I'll be back in a second.